Welcome to Jen's Jungle and Ebby and Cleo's 2025 March adventure vlog. So it has been a busy month for the adventure cats. We started off making the most of the good weather with a lovely trip to the seaside. This is a local seaside town which Ebby and Cleo have been to before and they love it here. We had a little stroll on the beach where the dogs could have a runabout before heading to the fish and chip shop, where Ebby and Cleo had a little snack. The dogs were asking for some too. Before having a little nap, whilst us humans enjoyed our food. We then of course had to head to the amusements, but I did not have much luck winning at the arcade, unfortunately. But I think the cats enjoyed watching. It was then time to head back on the ferry. Ebby took his usual spot on the parcel shelf. This was actually Dora's and Cleo's first time on the ferry. Cleo was very interested in everything going on around. I think she was just being nosy at the car next to us. She then decided to join Ebby on the parcel shelf because he obviously needed a good clean. He must have been grubby after his big day out. We of course had to have a trip to the local park, one of our most usual haunts. Ebby absolutely loves climbing the trees here, and we had a little sit and just enjoyed the nice sunny day, where Cleo enjoyed sitting in the grass with the dandelions and the daffodils. It was nice for her to feel the sun. We then had a little walk along. The cats were deciding to be a little slower this day, but we just let them stay at their pace. The dogs weren't with us. This meant they could take their time a little bit. They still have their little coats on, as it was still a bit nippy even in the sun. There are lots of different places to look at this park, and this is one of their favourite areas with all the different plants. They always like to get right into the plants to have a sniff, although we are careful they don't eat anything. And it is just so pretty here. We continue to stroll along. Cleo taking the lead here. She got a bit of a spurt on. They did find this little football, but we didn't have time for a kick around, unfortunately. We just love all the different parts of this park. There is so much to explore, and the cats know it well. They have all their favourite little bits. After a while, Ebby got a little tired, so he jumped up on the backpack to have a ride. He loves to sit on top of the backpack, whereas Cleo was still burning off all her energy, leading the way as usual. Found the little train tracks. The little train's not running at the moment, so it's safe for Cleo to explore them. We have to be more careful in the summer. After she was finished exploring, Cleo hopped in the backpack too, and it was time to head home. It is so nice to be out in the sun again. The cats so much prefer the warm weather. We did have a couple of vets visits this month. Cleo was due her health check and vaccinations, so Ebby came along to keep her company. She did so well and is in great health, so as a very special treat, we popped to the Starbucks drive-thru, and Cleo got a little pop cup. She only gets these as a treat, but she does love them. One of my other cats, Ginny, unfortunately had to go to the vets as well because she got a poorly eye. Ginny's not an adventure cat and isn't so used to being out, so she's a bit more timid. Luckily the eye seems okay, she just needs some drops and some antibiotics and some anti-inflammatories. but she was not impressed at being at the vets. It's a lovely vet and they're really great with the cats. But Ginny was not happy about it.
Yeah. Come on, little lady.
And she felt very sorry for herself on the way home afterwards. I do have 5 cats in total, although only 2 of them are adventure cats, as the other 3 don't really have the right temperament for it. Ginny is much more of a home girl, and she couldn't wait to get home. We then headed back out with the gang, and we headed to the beach for the first time this year. And this is a lovely local beach, which is nice and quiet. You don't get too many people here.
You right, Abby?
And the dogs love going to the beach, so they had a lovely run around. Dylan in particular is very fond of the beach. It is probably his favourite place. After spending a bit of time on the beach, I think the cats wanted to explore some more. This beach heads onto a heath, so we headed up to the heath to explore, and of course this is when Cleo decided she actually wanted to stay on the beach a bit longer, but Abby and the dogs were ready to go and explore the heath. It is so beautiful up here. You get some really lovely views, and it's a lovely place to be out with the whole gang. I think Cleo was feeling a bit stubborn on this day. We then stopped at this lovely viewpoint, but unfortunately the animals nicked the bench before heading back down, and of course couldn't go to the beach without an ice cream. We did let the cats and dogs have a little bit. This was Abby's first time of trying ice cream. He wasn't so sure, but he did have a little bit. It was then Cleo's go, and Cleo is a real foodie, and she straight away lapped it up. We only let them have things like this as a little treat. And of course the dogs needed it too. Dougal absolutely adores ice cream, so he loved it. Whereas Cleo was already begging for a little bit more, so we let her have a little bit more as well. It was then time for Dora, the puppy, to try ice cream for the first time. Like Abby, she was a bit unsure of it, but she did try a little bit. Dylan's had it before and is not so keen, but we still offer it him. It was then time for a whole new adventure. So the cats jumped in their stroller and we headed down to this beautiful area near us where they have this amazing secure dog agility pen. And because it's secure, it meant the cats could try having a bit of time off lead, of course still being closely watched. This was a whole new experience for the cats as they've never been off lead before, as we have to be very careful. I think he enjoyed being off lead, although he wasn't so great at the agility part. Even here, when the dogs try and show him how it's done, he's not so keen on it. But they did both enjoy free exploring and being able to go where they wish. With Dylan the dog keeping a close eye on them. And it was then time to head home again. So March has been a great month for adventures. Now that the weather's getting nicer, we're getting out and about more, and the cats are loving the nice weather. We've got lots more planned, so please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you soon. Bye!
you